The sacrifice we are talking about.
Wait, Mr. President. No, we are not talking about sacrifice. They asked you about the insecurity that is going on in Nigeria.
One question, a question millions of Nigerians have been asking for years, a question that affects families, businesses, students, farmers, travelers, and entire communities. How will insecurity be solved? But when President Bola Ahmed Tinubu was recently asked about insecurity, the answer that followed sparked confusion, criticism, debate, and thousands of reactions across social media. And when VeryDarkMan watched the clip, his reaction quickly became a viral story of its own.
Did he mistake sacrifice for insecurity?
Within hours, the video began spreading across Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and X. People replaced the clip. They analyzed every word. Some defended the president. Others questioned what exactly happened. But one thing became impossible to ignore. The comment section had exploded. Many of the comments were funny. Many were sarcastic. Many turned the moment into a meme. But behind the jokes was something much deeper. Because for many Nigerians, insecurity is not a social media topic. It's personal, it's real, it's something people think about every single day. And that's why this moment hit such a nerve. For years, Nigerians have watched headlines about kidnappings, attacks, banditry, terrorism, and violent crime. Families have lost loved ones. Communities have been displaced. Children have been kidnapped. Entire villages have lived in fear. So when a question about insecurity is asked, many citizens expect one thing, an answer, a clear answer. That statement immediately divided viewers. Some agreed with him, others strongly disagreed. But VDM wasn't simply criticizing one response. He was making a much larger argument. His position was that Nigerians are looking for concrete solutions, specific plans, specific actions, specific commitments. Whether people agree with him or not, that was the core of his criticism. And from that point, the conversation shifted. It was no longer just about one answer, it became about leadership itself. The tension rose even further when VDM began discussing Nigeria's future, particularly the next election. And that is where the reaction video became even more controversial. That statement represents VDM's opinion. And as expected, it immediately triggered fierce debate online. Supporters rejected it, critics agreed with it. Political arguments filled the comment sections. People began discussing not only insecurity, but the future direction of the country itself. But amid all the political arguments, one part of the video appeared to strike a different kind of emotion: responsibility. That message hit many viewers differently. Because regardless of political affiliation, voter participation remains one of Nigeria's biggest challenges. Every election season, social media becomes filled with opinions, millions of complaints, millions of arguments. But when the election day arrives, turnout often tells a very different story. And VDM's argument was simple. If people want change, they must participate. Not just complain, not just comment, participate. As the reactions continued pouring in, a pattern started to emerge: confusion, frustration, disappointment, fear, anger. And for some people, hope that future elections might produce different results. But perhaps the most important question remains unanswered. What exactly are Nigerians looking for? Is it stronger security, more accountability, better communication from leaders, or simply reassurance that somebody is listening? Because beneath every political debate, beneath every viral clip, beneath every argument in the comments, are ordinary Nigerians. People trying to work, people trying to raise families, people trying to live safely. And for many of them, insecurity is not politics. It's survival. One question, one answer, one reaction. And thousands of comments later, Nigerians are still debating what happened. Some believe the president was misunderstood. Others believe the response failed to address the question being asked. But regardless of where anyone stands politically, one thing is clear. The conversation about insecurity is far from over. And as Nigeria moves closer to another election cycle, that conversation may only become louder. The question now is no longer what happened in this viral clip. The question is, what happens next?